All right, good Friday afternoon or evening, everybody. Welcome into another episode of Inside the Sandstorm with your host, Gamecock Chuck, and my good buddy, Sports Talk with the Deal Maker right here. We're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming Slaughter Fest that's going to go down in Williams-Brice Stadium tomorrow at 3:30. That is South Carolina versus Alabama. It is what it is. So, we're going to try to talk about it a little bit, try to give our takes, give our prediction, our score prediction at the end of it. And then probably 30, 45 minutes into it, 30 minutes probably. Probably won't take that long. We'll invite anybody to come in here and talk about the game. Okay, I don't want to talk about Mississippi State. I don't want to talk about other things. I just want to talk about the Gamecocks, Alabama, and then wherever else leads us. Okay, but the main topic is the Gamecocks versus Alabama. So, what's up, Deal Maker? How you doing?
Man, if I'd be in a better, I'd be a daisy. Spurs up to my toes are up.
Oh yeah. Like I said, tomorrow 3:30. Of course, I'll be live streaming or live watch along reaction. I'm not sure what you're gonna be doing. Are you gonna be here? Are you gonna be at the game? Have you decided?
Nope. I'm gonna be here with you.
Okay, well there you go. So he'll be here with me, and we'll be here screaming, yelling. Well, I probably won't be screaming because last week I've screamed enough, and I saw the disaster that this program is at right now as far as offensively. So I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot of screaming tomorrow. Not for me anyway. I'm sure I could probably get a little emotional because I am a big fan, a fanatic, and so is the Deal Maker. So he'll probably scream less than I will, but we're gonna have a good time watching it, and hopefully we'll see something new and exciting tomorrow.
So. Yeah, I just. It's kind of like, when you read a chapter book, or whatever kind of book, or you watch a movie and you've seen it many times and you can anticipate what's going to happen. I feel like that's the position we're in.
Oh, yeah.
I just, unfortunately. And then today, our great new young athletic director, Jeremiah Donati, makes it known outright that he's 100% behind Beamer. But head coaches recruit, right?
Yep.
Assistant coaches recruit.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say that an athletic director doesn't recruit for butts in stands? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Who's to say that's just to make sure people show up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah. He's got to get out there and he's got to make sure he tries to fill the stands up, whether it is with big-time donors, whether it's potential boosters or donors down the line, whether it's the casual fans that want to come watch the Gamecocks play. Yeah, he's got to reach out there and try to fill the stands as well. It ain't just solely on the coach. And I don't think we really have a hard time, per se, filling the stadium. It's just keeping their asses in the seat. That's the problem we got now.
Yeah.
So how did we get here, man? I mean, all off season, we heard so much promise and stuff. And now we're sitting here like some Gamecock fans are beside themselves with the way the programs went this season. Some people are still under that big old rainbow. Thinking it ain't nothing going on. Everything's still hunky dory at the football facility. I mean, you got him all over Facebook. So
I have my opinion of that.
All right.
As most people know, the reason why my name is the Deal Maker because I spent most of my career in sales, and I've never lied to sell anything. I never have, never will. There's three things to complete a sale. Okay? That's it. It's there three things. And number one is the commitment. And when I say commitment, I mean you're willing to make that purchase. Number two is, can you work the figures out that's comfortable with everyone on both sides, the seller and the buyer? Number three is simple. The agreement on the process. Now, understand when you're in sales, you're a professional at what you do. The average buyer, and let's just talk about cars. Okay, selling cars. The average buyer only buys 3 to 5 brand new cars in their whole lifetime. The average salesman or sales manager sells about 150 cars a month combined. So you're the professional. So it's simple. You pick 2, I'll tell you the third. That's it. Give your buyer, customer's always right, even if they're wrong, they're always right.
Mm-hmm.
Give your buyer the opportunity to pick 2 of the 3. Price of my car, interest rate, payment. You pick 2 of the 3, I'll tell you the third one. You can't negotiate all 3. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Same as when you go to McDonald's. You don't negotiate their $1.99 burger. No one ever has.
Yeah.
You just pay the price. But everybody thinks you can negotiate the price of a car because you know better, because that's what the world tells you.
Uh-huh.
All right. I said all that to say this. What's the difference in coaching? What are they selling? 3 things. 3 things. They're selling your commitment to the program, the player's commitment to the program, and the results that they're going to promise you that they can't uphold. That's all they're selling.
They sold us a whole bunch of that last one.
That's my point. That's
Yeah.
my point. And you and I both agree. And a lot of people might disagree. And that's fine. I mean, opinions like assholes. Everybody's got one, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're ranked, 13th in the nation? But yet Vegas had us at a under-over 7 or 7.5 point, 7.5 wins.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, that don't relate. That don't go together. So,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Don't.
So, like I've said about Beamer, he's not going to go anywhere because he's bringing money into the program. And a lot of people might disagree and say, that had nothing to do with this, that, the third. Yes, it does. It has everything to do with it. He's got good players on his roster that he hasn't developed. Mm-hmm. Some that are ready to roll that he's not playing.
Yeah.
And he had the whole world convinced, every Gamecock fan, that we were the 13th ranked team in the nation, and we weren't prepared to be that. So, that's my philosophy.
Yeah, and I think he's actually still got people out there, like I said, some of them sunshine rainbows and all them that firmly believe that we still one of the top 25 teams in the country. The way they go about and talk on Facebook and on social media, you would think we one of the top teams in the country. The way some of these people go about it, and then they want to tell everybody how to be fans and things like that. That's really pissing me off. But I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat because I've got a good bit of people here. Michael Lynn, Big O, Gabe. Gabe says South Carolina's going to walk it off tomorrow with a field goal against Bama. I want something of what he's smoking tonight, and I don't even smoke or drink anything. So, but he said go Dogs as well. Billy Cole, Michael Lynn, Big O, like I said, Mr. Harry. Billy Cole is in here. He can't figure out why the 8 o'clock show don't start at 8 o'clock, but we're on our own time, so it's all good. What's up there, Ryan, Cocky Ryan? Mr. Robert Arrington's in here. He said, let's go Gamecocks. And Mr. Eddie Blackburn, he's at his old high school football game watching Loris and Marlboro County mix it up on the gridiron tonight. So I'm not sure exactly which one's his high school team, but good luck to whoever it is. Hopefully it's a good. But yeah, practice. Ryan said, remember we are champions of practice. So at least we got that banner we can hang at the end of the year. We undefeated in practice. But, going back to that practice, Beamer said, I think, was it Jackpot or Rooster? And me and you talked about it too, how he talked out of both sides of his mouth. He said, we're killing it in practice. And then he turned around and said we had 3 guys injured and 3 guys that went down during the game. So how are we killing it in practice if we don't have enough guys to practice?
Well, and let me say this. You know, there comes a point in life. I'm just going to use me for example. Okay.
Right.
There comes a point in life when you're put into a position because you earned that position. You've worked your way from the bottom to the top, and you've earned that position, and you're very well compensated for it. Very, very well compensated for it. And you've got, 52 to 60 people under your tutelage. There comes a point that either you deliver what you're selling and your people believe that you can deliver it, or you don't. And then when you don't, you get run out the door because you're not being paid that amount. Now, believe you me, I've never made $8 million a year. I've never made $1 million a year.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
But I was paid very highly. And yeah, I could honestly say in a couple, 3 years, I probably made $1 million, but it took 3 years to get there with my salary. But at the end of the day, you only get there because you deliver results. In other words, if you look at business, if you keep the company that you're working for, whether you're working for some company or you owning it yourself, that's another road. We'll go down that later. But you keep it in the green. You keep sales high and expense low.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to fluctuate all the time of keeping your employees that create your sale, your profits high. So it's always a negotiation. And it's being able to be smart enough to realize I've got to deliver this with this, but I want to deliver this with this to keep everybody happy, because if I decrease it to this, then I'm not going to reach this. You know what I mean? And that's what Beamer has done. He's oversold, underdelivered.
Yeah.
He's in a position that personally, I don't think he's qualified for.
Yeah. What's up, Hope in your Hope? He said, let's go Abbeville Panthers football team. Carolina Titans in here. What's going on? He said, anyone got the Bamberg Earhart score? No, I don't keep up with college. I don't keep up with high school football.
I was about to say, yeah, you keep up with college. High
school football. I probably could look it up. I don't know. Octavian, what's up? He said, go Gators. Have they got a coach yet? No, I don't think so.
No, and they're aiming for Lane Kiffin. That ain't gonna happen. What the hell does Florida have to offer him that he don't have at Mississippi? Let me answer that for you. Nothing.
They said they offered him like $13.5 million over 6 years, I think.
It ain't about the money, Bubba. It's about championship.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying you what they offer. I read that today. I don't know what it's about, but I think he'd be crazy to go to Florida from Ole Miss. But
yeah, because if he don't produce in 5 years, he might have a guarantee. He walks away with $35 million, but at the end of the day, Florida ain't scared to fire nobody because they're shit. They're shit. They've been shit for a decade.
Oh yeah. Michael Lynn wants to know how did this offense do against our defense in spring? Like in fall and spring practice. Since Beamer and them saying they got a good team and build up all this hype. I mean, he wants to know that. So I don't know. I don't know.
I want to go watch this damn. I don't know if y'all watched my video or Chuck's video. I want to go watch Mike Shula. Just stay consistent. I want to go to practice and see how consistent they are in practice, because that damn thing, the only consistency I've seen is inconsistency since we kicked toe mat leather against Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Yeah. And you had this discussion the other day talking about how if Lenore broke out of the pocket and ran down the field, what did he say? We'd be shocked, or we'd be
no. We have to live with that.
Yeah, we have to live with that. So like me and you was talking the other day, he's trying to hold him back. He don't want to turn him loose, and that's where he's going to fail, and that's where ultimately Beamer's going to fail if he don't fail to realize what he's doing to his star quarterback.
Well, let's make it all clear. Okay, maybe there might be something brewing that I don't know.
You talking about play calling?
No. I'm talking about in general with a head coach. When an athletic director comes out and publicly says he is 100% behind his head coach, that's one of two things. I said the first one earlier. Either he's selling the fans that we're going to be okay, which he's got to because that's his job.
Yeah.
Or two, there's some shit going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, he's 100%.
Do you remember the game prior to Muschamp being let go? He was asked in the post-game conference, do you and Ray have a good relationship? Talk to him every day. Great friends. Everything's great. Well, his ass was let go that Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe that's what Donati meant. Maybe, like, if it ain't the first one, maybe it could be the second one. Maybe he's 100% behind him, getting him out the door.
Exactly. And, do I want to see him get fired? No, I don't. Personally, I really don't. I don't want to see anybody get fired. But have I had to fire people in my life? Yes. Great people? Yes. Have I held on to them too long? Probably. But at the end of the day, he's going to ride this thing to the septic tank. And if he does that, then that's his choice.
He'll be plumb dumb. There you go, Billy.
Yep. Plumb dumb.
Yeah. And hey, if you ain't hitting that thumbs up on this video, then you're plumb dumb as well. Because come on, let's go. Get this thing going.
And I wish I could come on here tonight and I could be enthusiastic and loud and boisterous. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't because that's the shape we're in.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
No, that's it. I mean, that's just the shape we're in. And tomorrow, the only reason that I would get loud and boisterous is because we actually took a lead and we scored more than 14 points.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't believe that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Reality sometimes slaps your ass in the face, and this is the reality.
Yeah, this is a big reality for the real Gamecock fans out there. It's definitely a big slap in the face. But yeah, we're heading into a game tomorrow. A good team, number 4 team in the country.
Yep.
Solid pass defense, ranked in the top 10 by the defense is led by Kane Womack. I mean, he's done a phenomenal job there. The run defense is not all that great. It ain't in Oklahoma, but guess what? We can't run the damn ball. So it's gonna make them probably look better tomorrow, actually, because we're gonna run the ball up the damn middle. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it to a 2x4 imprints in somebody's damn head. Yeah. So I mean, they're not a stout run defensive team according to the stats, but like I said, we're not a good running offense. They're ranked 83rd in the country, giving up 155 yards, I believe it is. So, yeah, I mean,
Quentin Broom called us Chuck E. Cheese and the bread maker.
Yeah, what's up there, Quentin? How you doing?
Well, guess what? His Chuck E. Cheese and my bread maker must be good because your ass is in here watching.
He's my channel member, so appreciate him always. So, but yeah, I mean, going into tomorrow's game, I mean, Ryan Grubb has that offense humming. I mean, you got Ty Simpson playing phenomenal, lights out. Was it Ryan Williams, the wide receiver? Not sure if the running back, what's his name? Jam Miller. Not sure if he's going to be playing. I mean, he's only got about a little less than 300 yards, but I mean, he's still a hell of a runner. They got Daniel Hill. Most Gamecock fans remember that name. We tried to get him.
Sure.
He ended up going to Alabama. I mean, the offensive line, studs across the board. I mean, what South Carolina wish we had on offensive line. It's going to be a hard game for South Carolina to win tomorrow. Can they win? I mean, anything's possible. I mean, it would be stupid to sit here and say it ain't possible because nobody thought in 2010 we was going to beat the number 1 Alabama team.
Well, don't use that as a comparison. Really don't do that because that's 2 different teams.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying nobody thought we was going to beat them. But just like tomorrow.
Listen, there's a reason why we play football every Saturday, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because we don't know. But ultimately, have you seen anything that you can take your hat off and hang it up and say, we got a chance? Because I damn sure that.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, anything's possible, but I don't realistically. I think me and you know, and most realistic Gamecock fans know that unless Alabama decides not to make the trip, I don't think there's no real shot of South Carolina winning this game tomorrow.
No, and I'm done. I'm done with the deal. You know, I said this the other night. I was going to make a video of it. And, you know, years ago, well, a year and a half, 2 years ago, whenever it was, I made a video. Jackpot did. You know, he was down and out and whining and crying. He never catches a break, this, that, and the third. And I made a video, and he called me Redneck Dr. Phil.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
All right. So I second guessed my thought of making a video. And my video was this. It's just simple facts. Everyone has problems in life. And those problems could vary. It could be work stress, family stress, financial stress, everyday stress, children up and down the road stress, whatever. But you know what? We always have one getaway as fanatics. And our getaway is sports.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why it's one of the biggest, largest, I can't even say how many billions it is, probably in the damn trillions of dollars operation. And people get paid the way they get paid. But right now, as a Gamecock fan, this team, this program is more stressful than my everyday life.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
Oh, yeah. What's up, TRD? What's up, TRD? Mark, welcome in. Daddy-O.
What's up, Turd? I saw you comment a minute ago. I'm going to call him Turd because TRD, you know, like a Toyota TRD, like a turd. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they're way better in this outfit, Daddy-O. I was just trying to say that, you know, anybody got a chance to win any day regardless. But realistically, I don't think we do. That's what I'm saying. That was my point. I mean, anything's possible.
Now, listen, I am not, y'all listen to me. I am not going to sell my soul to the devil. If we go out tomorrow and we win by 3 points or 7 points, I'll get on here Sunday and told y'all whatever horseshoe was in Williams-Brice or up somebody's ass, we found it.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
Well, you do know they're celebrating the 2010 team, Marcus Lattimore and Garcia and all them guys, y'all, Sean Jeffrey. They're going. I guess some of them's going to be there. I guess.
Yeah, it's homecoming, dude. Who the hell picks Alabama for homecoming? That's stupid.
I don't know. Their job needs to be in question. Whoever did that.
Yeah, I mean, shit fire in the morning. Who in the hell's going to be in the stadium to watch the damn halftime? If it goes the way we think it's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Bullish? Yeah, wants to know where I got this hat from. I think I got it from, I think my wife ordered it. I think it was Gamecock Tradition. I think. I'd have to ask the wife. I'm not sure
if y'all want to send Chuck a birthday present or a Christmas present or whatever holiday it might be, just send him something Gamecocks on. He'll love it.
Yeah, I don't care. That or Marine Corps, I don't care. But yeah, I think that's where I got it from. Gamecock Traditions or something like that. Whatever that website is that sells all the merchandise. But yeah, I mean, going back to the game, I mean, I would like to say that our run game's going to go off tomorrow against this 83rd ranked run defense. I'd like to say that, but up the middle is not going to happen. It's going to have to take some outside runs, some extensions of the run play by swinging it out to the running backs out the backfield when you got a good one out there in Oscar. Getting the ball to Matthew Fuller out in the flats.
Yep.
Getting the tight ends involved with some slants. I haven't seen, but maybe one or two slants this year so far, I believe, maybe, unless I'm just haven't seen it. I haven't seen a whole lot, but
I will tell you this. Now, I got on Robin them show the other night, and he, damn me, all y'all got to do is just not show up, not send any damn money. Well, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You know, that's all y'all got to do is run Dabo Swinney off. Y'all do that, y'all are ignorant. So, but anyway, I will tell you, in the last 2 days, I've got two nieces. I've got one niece that went to pharmacy school, University of South Carolina. Got a brother-in-law that went to School of Anesthesia and Medical School at University of South Carolina. And I got two nieces right now that are currently in school at the University of South Carolina. Both of them gave up their tickets. Well, just today, I was down at the local store, and the guy that owns it, his daughter is a freshman. His oldest daughter graduated last year. His youngest daughter is a freshman, and she was in the store. And I asked her, I said, babe, I said, were you at the game, the Oklahoma game? She said, yeah, I was there. I said, what do you think? She said, it was awful. Now, I'm talking about students, okay? Students. Mm-hmm. She said, it was awful. I said, you going tomorrow? She said, no, I surrendered my ticket. I put a bid in. I surrendered. I said, my two nieces said the same thing. She said, we ain't going back. Now, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, and we preached this, or we talked about this last week, getting the ball out of the hands faster with some quicker routes. And Shula mentioned that this week in his press conference. Talk about getting the ball out faster. And so, will he do it, or we'll see? He needs to, because with Alabama defense, regardless of what their rank is, they gonna get after Little Norris tomorrow. And
Bo, he's gonna be running for his life.
All right, here you go. Over under 7 sacks for tomorrow for Alabama.
I would 7. No, I can't go over on. I would say 7.
Everybody in the chat, let me know over under 7 sacks for tomorrow. I say it's over. I do. I got no confidence in this offensive line. And Bullish made a statement. He said, "Let's see, second week under Elliott, if there's going to be any kind of improvements on the offensive line. Let's pray."
Well, there were for penalties. There's a lot of improvement. We didn't have an offensive penalty that I know of.
Yeah, we didn't have any. I don't think we had any pre-snap penalties during that game. Billy Cole said under. Oh, Billy Cole's got faith in our offensive line.
All right. Well, my thing is this. We were all sold the bill of goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Including me. And I'm a hard set. And I defended them, and I defended them. and I love research and adore this program. Everybody knows that. But there's nothing that we've done this year that we didn't start 4 seasons ago. It's been consistently horrible. We have had playmakers that have made plays to make us look great, such as Spencer Rattler, Xavier Legette, Lenore Sellers, and I can go on. And then the defensive the back of the defense, the DBs, I mean, I can name names on and on. But we were sold we're just as good as them, but no one has addressed the real issue at hand. The issue at hand is we cannot develop players under this regime.
Yeah. And a lot of people want to go back to last year, 9-3, talking about we were 9-3 when we complained about the offensive line. But you just said it. Lenore's made us look 9-3.
Sure.
It wasn't because of our offensive line. It had nothing to do with it. If he'd have sit back in the pocket last year, he'd probably got sacked 60 times easily.
Yeah. And not to I don't like to talk about players because it's not fair to them.
No.
But we had certain players behind that line that were better than what they should have been.
Yeah.
We had Oscar that looked pretty damn strong. We had Rocket that looked really strong. And then this year we had Juju that kind of couldn't do much. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, it is what it is. Now this year, you've got Oscar sitting there, falls forward every time, hell of a blocker, hell of a damn catcher, too. He can catch the shit out of the ball. He shows up for 2 plays a damn game. And I'm like, okay, well, he was a part of the game plan last year with the Norse. What the shit's going on here? Well, maybe, just maybe, don't know whether he's married or got a girlfriend or whatever. I don't care. Maybe he doesn't practice to be the number one team in the country that shows up on Saturday and looks like pure trash.
Yeah, no, I'm
make
doubting.
It makes sense to me.
I'm doubting now. I think it's a little more. It's another piece of the staff that needs to be let go. And
But I hope you understood what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah,
I don't think he has declined his productivity.
No.
Okay. I do not believe that.
He hasn't.
Anything, he's inclined.
He hasn't, but they have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, hell, little Oompa Loompa, Dow Loggins was smart enough to say, well, shit, I'm just going to let these boys rip. And he let them rip.
Yeah.
But damn, Pastor Shula over here, to calm presence in the room. But I don't know about this. I don't know about this cat. No, I don't. I really don't.
I've been saying that for weeks now, but yeah. Michael Lynn said he never thought he'd ask for screens, but damn, give us screens. Michael Lynn wants some screens.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. Y'all might laugh at me, but then I don't give a damn whether you do or you don't. If we come out and run the damn veer, the old damn wishbone, and gain, I don't know, 170, 180 yards rushing, maybe 200 passing, even if we lost, you know what I say? Well, at least we're making a step forward.
Yeah, at least it's a small step forward at least. Ron said give us anything new at this point. Yeah, exactly. Give us something, a little glimmer of something that we can see some positivity in the offense.
And you almost have to think about it like this. And I know people might say you're stupid by saying this. I've been with the same woman since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So obviously, we'll be married 20 years come March. We've been together 25. But at the end of the day, everybody wants to see something. If you date a girl for 2 years and it ain't going good, eventually y'all just call it quits, right? Well, what the hell is the difference between Shane Beamer being at the helm for 5 years and we ain't seen no damn nothing? Defensively, shit show. Offensive line, shit show. Running backs room, shit show. It has nothing to do with the kids So at what point do you separate and divorce that individual? Because they can't do it themselves. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Big O in here says stress is an understatement. How do you think we as parents and our son is a senior and getting screwed? Exactly. I mean, we can't feel your pain, but we understand. I mean,
Mr. Oscar, I've never been in that situation, but as a fanatic, and I think you follow us enough to know that I am, I feel bad for you. I wish I had an answer. I wish there was something I could do, but I can't. Yeah. But you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can pray that Oscar III goes out, I would assume first of next year, puts on a show at the clinic, and gets, even if he's not drafted, gets on a team and shows who he really is. That's all I can ask for him and for y'all as parents, because y'all been dealt a bad damn hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep, real rotten. No, I don't think Oscar has another year there, Bullish.
No, he's gone.
I think he's done. I think it's his last year. All right, so looking at the game, go ahead and give me your thoughts, your score.
All right, I'm going to go a little more than what I think people would expect. I see you picking your pen up because you love to keep it. You love to write it down to make for a damn sight sure.
Well, you told me to write it down last time, so I've been writing it down.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead, lay it on us.
35-17. South Carolina scores 17.
Whoa, where are we gonna get that from?
I'll be damned if I know, but I got a feeling. Okay. 35-17, Alabama wins.
Whew. All right. Well, on our score, I'm in between two scores for us, but I think I'm pretty locked on what I think Alabama's going to do. Like I said earlier, we've been beating the quick passes, getting it out, extending the run by passing, like we said earlier. The defense needs to be sure out there, make sure they're in the right gas, make sure they're wrapping up, tackling on that side of the ball, and don't give up so much space out on the edge to cornerbacks. I think if they do that, Alabama's just going to sit back there and just up and down the field us because we're giving too much cushion.
Okay.
Offensively,
I can't disagree with that.
Offensively, unless something shows tomorrow, I don't see South Carolina probably not hitting double digits.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Hey, I respect it.
And like I said, until they show me that they're capable of putting up more than that, then yeah, I can roll with that. But
so you're calling this like a 9 or 7 point? That's all we get?
I say Alabama wins 41 to 6 or 10. That's where I'm at.
Wow.
That's where I'm at.
Wow.
And I'm just calling it because that's where I think this team's at right now offensively. Until they take them 3 plays away from Mike Shula and let somebody else call the game that has an idea of what kind of plays that we can run with this style of players we got on the team. I respect the hell out of it.
It's
hard for me to say anything higher than that, man. I mean, we put up 7 against Vandy, and Vandy ain't Alabama.
Very true, but they ain't bad either.
No, they're not bad, but they're not Bama.
No,
you see, so that's where I'm at.
And I guess that's the
people can get mad.
The part about it, Chuck, is we have replaced Vandy as the shittiest team in the SEC.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm. And people get mad. They can unsubscribe. They can thumbs down. Hey, that's where I'm at, man. This is how I feel tonight.
Well, Michael Lynn, no, don't say that, Michael Lynn. We're a 4-quarter team. How many times have you ever heard Nick Saban, Steve Spurrier, whoever, Kirby Smart, whoever, one day, oh, we're a 4-quarter team. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You get the lead in the first quarter and you put your pedal to the metal and never let up. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. Me and Billy Cole's right there about the same. He said 42-10. So we right there at it. Him and I. Hickman boy, what's up? He said, he asked me if I was in the Marines. Yes, sir. I was in the Marine Corps for 8 years, from 93 to 2001. So Bullish said Kurt Roper couldn't get past 20 points. Now we're reliving it with 7 to 17 point Mike. Damn shame. Yeah. And like I said, until they show me they can put up more than 10, 14 points consistently, it's hard to pick that, man. It is.
It's sad. It's really sad. And here's the thing, man. And here's something nobody's talking about. We know how shitty our offense is. But did you just see our defense last week, dude?
Mm-hmm. That's why what I got.
Yeah, nobody's even bringing that up. Nobody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about Shula. Well, we already know what trash our offense is. But look at the damn defense.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I said. That's why I went with what I got for Alabama.
I think you're pretty damn. Yeah, I think you're spot on.
They probably can run it over 50 on them if they want to.
Yeah, I just got a feeling that maybe. All right, here's how I got to 17. And I'm just going to explain it to you the way I look at it. I think we score 7. We score a touchdown. I think at some point we kick a field goal.
Yep.
And I think either special teams or defense, like a short, they on the 10-yard line, we pick it off running. That's how we get 17. A defensive score.
It's going to take a lot of them to get us over the top in this game. I was thinking about it. I think we're going to get the ball first and we're going to go down the field, and I think we'll get stopped and kick a field goal. I don't think Beamer will roll the dice and go for it because it's early on. Nobody scored yet. That's what I think. And then it's going to be on.
Who would have thought his dumbass would have done it in 4 plays inside of the freaking 6 against Oklahoma, running the same damn play? But anyway,
David Green said 52 to nothing. And Quentin Broom made a good point. He said we're averaging 3.2 points in the second half. So
yeah,
that's what I'm
saying. I think we're averaging like 12.5 or 13 all year long offensively.
Yeah. Carolina Titans got the first 14, one a scripted drive and a Bakari swing punt return.
Well, there you go. Offense only score 7.
Yeah. Yep, we with you there, Hickman boys. The board's offense is exactly what we don't need. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them stands could be empty by halftime or right after.
Well, and he's also, and here we go again into follow the money, follow the playoffs, the NIL era that we're in. We're also at the point that it's time to put up or shut up. Okay. Yeah. So if he's got a chance to score, that old Urban Meyer, Steve Spurrier, that shit's going to come out in him. We're going to hang points because we want to be the number 1 team in the country to get that advantage coming to playoffs,
Yeah. Let's see here. We only scored 17 points in the last 2 games. Yeah. Some of my thought processing as well. So yeah, I mean that's where I'm at. What's up, Mr. Walt? He's in here as well. No chance to win. Maybe put the 2010 team out there.
I'll tell you what. Stephen Garcia will be there. And
oh yeah, his son's gonna be there too.
I'd be willing to bet you $100. Now this guy's a bruiser. if someone was to ask him straight up, would you want to play behind this offensive line in this play calling? Well, matter of fact, shit, he puts it on Twitter. He said not no, but hell to the no.
He'd have to be stoned. He'd have to be shit-faced drunk to do that.
Yeah.
Damon Wilson, I missed his comment. He said 45-7 Bama. So, and some Bama fans out there, I've watched a couple of Bama YouTubers, and a lot of them seem like they worried about this game for some reason. And
that concerns me of why the line opened at 13.5.
Yeah.
All of that shit concerns the hell out of me. And I don't know why. I cannot figure it out. Because normally when Vegas puts a line up there like that, it is not to take the damn underdog. It is to take the damn favorite. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But this one, everybody's taking sucker on. The line's dropping. And I'm like, what the fuck are they thinking?
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Real USC? Said offense needs to be relevant. Defense can't play all game long. Yeah. Yeah, man. It could be.
You know what? Billy Cole just made a good point. Mr. Billy, I did not think about that. He just made a damn good point of what I just said. That's why I love you, Mr. Billy, because you study this shit. And when people give you a hard time, I give you a hard time from time to time because you like to give me a hard time the way I talk. But I do love you, and you know I do. Mm-hmm. But maybe it's because they know by halftime the damn third string's going to be in for Alabama. And in cleanup duty, we might score 17, 21 points. Mr. Billy, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. Mr. Walt said we need to stop paying the players. They are acting like they are pros.
Don't get me started. I ain't even going down that path tonight.
That's a whole different video. Yeah.
Do I agree with you? 100%. But I ain't going there tonight. Nope. I ain't going there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we at. 41-6 or 10. We'll probably get that 10-point. Like you said, against the twos and threes.
Mark says I doubt Jordan. What do you doubt?
I don't know. I missed that. And then you said 35 Bama, 17 South Carolina. So
correct.
What's up, Jeff? How you doing?
Which means Bama still covers.
Yeah. Jeff, welcome in. I think this is the first time I don't know if I've seen you in here or not, but welcome in. Hit the like. Everybody hit the like button. Share.
Jeff said he wouldn't bet with Monopoly money.
Share this video. Share this live. Like it. Get in here and chat with us. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, there you go. Billy Cole said, as a Marine, I have something to show you, Chuck. All right. Well, we'll open it up here in a little bit.
Yeah, y'all do that in private.
No. But yeah. So that's where we're at. I guess we can open up the line if you want some people to come on here.
Give me just a second. Just keep talking. Give me a pause for calls for about a minute.
Okay. You must have had a few drinks.
Shut up.
Rise at 32. Yeah, hit the like. Takes 2 seconds. Yeah, it's free, as simple as easy. Come on, let's go. Michael said, I just hope these guys know they need to get this shit together now. Exactly. We've been saying that as fans. We've been saying that for a while. Not only do they need to get it together, the staff, most importantly, the staff needs to get it together. They need to get the best out of these players. They need to develop them, put the right players in, and get the most out of them. Mark said if we score points on their second string. Oh, is that what you was doubting, Jordan, earlier? Yeah, but we couldn't even score on Oklahoma's second and third string last week. So it'd be kind of hard pressed to score on Alabama's either, or Alabama's this year, or this week, not this year, this weekend. I missed a comment. Let's see, Hickman, what y'all talking about here? Should we fire Shula because putting in Elliott for offensive line coach hasn't done much? Well, you got to give him time. Like Bullish said, man, this is second weekend, excuse me, with these guys. So, he's still learning them. They still learning him as far as the way he's going to coach them up, the way he's going to push them, the way he's going to get in their face, get in their ass. So you got to give him a little more time. And I will say, yeah, the offensive line, as far as the blocking schemes and things like that, didn't look all that great or better. But we didn't have any pre-snap penalties during the game. So he's got them a little more disciplined headed into this week. Hopefully we'll see continuous improvement on the offensive line as far as their, blocking scheme and trying to protect Norris and opening up running lanes for the running back. Big O said Oscar new NIL deal. No idea. He must be talking about somebody. Must be talking to somebody else. But Billy Kill said, O-line much improved for sure. Well, we'll see going forward. I think it's kind of unfair to, put any blame on Sean Elliott for not making drastic changes overnight because it's impossible.
They don't physically practice but like 2 days a week going into game week. So what the hell was he supposed to do? But the offensive penalties were erased.
Yeah, and like Bully said, you got to get rid of them bad habits that Teasley taught him and Greg Atkins.
Yeah.
God knows why that guy's still on staff.
Yeah, fire, I don't know.
That should have been a package deal in that one.
I've been calm for 52 minutes. So let's put the link in there and see if anybody wants to rile me up and talk about this rainbow shit. Let's see.
Let me go ahead and get the link. I think Michael wanted to come in. He asked for the link a minute ago. I wanted to wait till you got back over before I put it in there. So did I copy it? No, there you go. Oh, technology is not my friend. All right, there you go. Have at it. Like I said, we want to talk Gamecocks. We want to talk score prediction, what you think of the game. If you disagree with something we said during our take a while ago, the first 52 minutes, come on in here and let's have a little fun. What's up? We got Cocky Ryan already here. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, guys doing? Hey, I'm doing great. I am rocking this to celebrate our practice national champion. I mean, I'm doing absolutely great. Practice national champs, baby. I'm so happy.
I got to be down there I want to be down there when they hang the banner.
Look at that. Look at that.
I want to see the trophy. I want to see the trophy and the banner for that shit.
Yeah. Maybe they'll move our game into the indoor practice facility tomorrow.
Hey, listen, College Game Day is going to be there. They decided to ditch Nashville to come to our practice facility because we're so great.
That's funny.
What's up, Mr. Billy? How you doing?
Since you're a Marine, I got something to show you.
Oh, hell. I told y'all to do that shit in private.
I'm not trolling anything. I'm serious. This is serious. Let me show you this. See if you can.
Oh, Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
See if you can read that.
From Joe, best wishes to Albert. I can't read it.
He's talking about Germany. From Joe somebody.
He was the something. I can't read all of it.
That's Joe Rosenthal, who took the famous picture at Iwo Jima.
Oh, okay.
My wife's daddy was in the 28th Marines, 5th Marine. Everybody's got a war story. I can back this up. You just seen that signed picture from him. He took the picture at Iwo Jima.
Okay.
Her dad was in the company that put up the original Iwo Jima flag.
And that's not like a copy. That's legit right there.
That's legit. That's to her dad. And he did and everybody up in the mountains knew him and knew where he had been, but he never talked about it, never discussed it. He did give Chattanooga a few years before he died an interview. They came up and interviewed him. Marines always asking him to come to reunions and stuff. He just He didn't want to deal with it. Out of 150 people that was in his 29 Palms basic training, 6 came back. He was at Guadalcanal, Iwo Jima, Okinawa. A fine man.
Well, you know that is worth something.
Oh yeah.
And when he died, the mortician come out and told his 2 daughters, one my wife, did you know your dad's got shrapnel coming out of his back and the back of his legs still in him? He never said a word. They did not know that.
Wow.
So I thought, you being a Marine, I thought I would.
That's awesome.
You might not notice, Mr. Beagle, but I'm a big history buff. I love history because it never changes.
Yeah.
You know, once you read it and you study it, it's just locked into your head. You know what I mean?
Well, thanks for letting me show that. I mean, it's
probably sentimental. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was all that in a bag of chips, and like I said, this was a very reserved, quiet person, and they never discussed it. Never.
Well, most people never discuss it either.
Never.
I mean,
no.
Like I said, they had to fight their way up Iwo Jima hand to hand and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of very few wars I actually agree with us being in. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Because
she asked me one time, she goes, did my dad kill a lot of people? I said, darling, your daddy killed a lot of people.
Well, and let me tell you this. If you want to have a live one night and you and I just talk history and what my beliefs are of the wars that we should not have been in and the wars we should have been in, that's one we should have been in.
Well, a little off topic, but as a teenager, I wasn't going to Vietnam. My dad was active duty Air Force. We used to fight about it. He went over there. I said, good for you. My mom said, my son ain't going. I ain't going. Like my mom said, you keep the damn flag in the box he comes back in. But my son ain't going.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're off topic and that's, but anyway, that line is dropping because of if they're looking at the score gets out of control, DeBoer throwing in the 3s and the 4s. That's what that's about. When you see games like this and you see that line dropping and see it, that's what you got to suspect, I guess, in another sense.
There's no way would anybody with 2 eyeballs and a brain in between their ears believe that South Carolina is going to be within the last time I looked at it, it was 10.5 points is going to be within 10.5 points. There's no way that people are taking South Carolina.
It's been down. Is it went down to 10.5?
Last I looked, it was.
I can only go by what I seen last week against my team. I know he didn't want to discuss other teams, but their O-line is the top-rated O-line in the country. Yeah. And they gave up as many sacks in one game as they have all year. So
I mean, Bama, listen, y'all all know y'all follow this channel, okay? And I appreciate the hell out of everybody that does. My personal channel, Chuck's channel, our lives. I said at the beginning of the year, I made it very, very clear that Georgia wasn't getting the recognition that I thought they deserved. But I did not think, especially after the first week of the year, I did not think Alabama was going to be the Alabama of old, but they are, sir.
Yeah. That FSU game was,
I think they needed that. I think they needed that.
It was like their wake up.
Yeah. Well, the O-line did look a lot better. I tell you, if he gets out of way, what's the backup quarterback?
For who?
For South Carolina?
Yeah. He looked
Aaron Nolan, Cutter Woods.
Yeah.
Cutter Woods. That young man looked sharp the other night.
Didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So
he needs to get in. He needs to start getting. Needing to get getting his feet wet. And what better game to do it is to play against?
And it explained to me, Mr. Billy, you're older, wiser than I am. At least that's what I've always been told. But
maybe.
Tell me that it took 7 games into the season to play a backup quarterback, a young backup quarterback, other than a 10th year down senior. Explain that to me, please.
Well, let me put it like this.
And
If Aaron Nolan or what's his name, Cutter Woods was my son's, the game that they put Doty in, you're transferring. You're done.
I can't disagree.
You're done.
I can't disagree.
You're done. I'm sorry. You're done.
But here's the thing. Here's the catch-22. And I know Big O's not in here, and he's not going to comment on what I'm about to tell you. Respectfully. But we don't know what kind of money they're making.
Yeah.
Because South Carolina does not disclose it. They're in a lawsuit right now because they don't disclose any of that.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know.
By the way, doing a little research, Virginia Tech's research committee, and they're on their contract right now. They have a non-disclosure agreement. They will not release the name of the people they're interviewing nor who they hire till appropriate time. I'm telling you, Beamer's going to Virginia Tech.
$20. You put $20 on it.
I ain't got that kind of money.
You ain't got, come on. Oh,
I'm telling you, the way he snapped at people and the way he changed his persona tells me, because normally he wouldn't do that. A person that's leaving can come back on the guys and stuff. I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah. I'm just throwing it out there. I'll tell you who a good coach is. You got to hold up before I forget this.
Okay, go ahead.
Forget. South Alabama's football team just came online in the last 8 years. I lived down there in the Panhandle, close to Mobile, and they just got into FS1 a few years ago. Their head coach is a guy named Major Applewhite.
Oh, I know that name.
He has a resume that Beamer wished he had. His resume, he's been there, he's done that. He played quarterback at Texas. He's been OCs. He's been all this developing quarterbacks. Although South Alabama's not doing too good this year, but he recruits well down there, and he has upset some teams. You remember this name, and if I live long enough, when somebody real big hires him away, Major Applewhite.
I forgot about him, actually.
Yes, sir.
I forgot about him. But what I was going to ask you, and you know, I respect you tremendously. We love to banter back and forth, but that's just solid. I respect you tremendously. Do you truly believe, like wholeheartedly, that Beamer's going to go to VT?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I really do.
And you know I respect your opinion. Now, I might give you hell, but you know I respect your opinion.
Why isn't he making changes? I mean, yeah, he did the O-line, but I'm just guessing.
He's stubborn.
And this excuse that he didn't want to follow his daddy's track, the man was raised there all his life. He played there.
Now, he was born in South Carolina, though.
Yeah.
He was born in Charleston. His daddy coached us.
But I'm telling you, didn't somebody see a Virginia Tech plane at the Columbia Airport in last month or so?
Oh,
if it's a lie, they put it on Twitter.
Oh,
they always see planes everywhere.
I'll tell you something else is Locked on Gamecocks today. I went and listened to him. He has an in-depth. They put out the injury reports and stuff. South Carolina's healthy.
Yeah, Nolan, Casey Henry's the only one that's on it. So.
Alabama's got 3 or 4 that's maybe.
Well, yeah. You know, I'm gonna bring up the opinion of my good buddy Jackpot. Okay. Well, it's not his opinion; it's facts, actually. When is injuries? That's like a politician. You know what I mean? Yeah. You keep preaching this. Well, that is actually proving as a coach you're not developing people behind your starters.
You have no depth.
You have no depth at all when you keep preaching this injury shit.
Chuck, just give me just a second. And I've never used injuries as an excuse, but we're 8 games in and people has bitched at Tennessee's secondary. I've never said we're missing Jermon McCoy, a preseason first-team All-American. Never heard me say that. He's still out, and a starter from last year, second string SEC cornerback, a guy named Gilbert. Never heard me say that, but it's true.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
know,
all this goes back to what Mr. Billy's been saying: the depth and recruiting. We're not evaluating good talent and bringing them in and developing them.
Well, when I heard Beamer the other day's press conference,
decent recruiting, but we're not developing.
When I heard him the other day at his press conference last week, and started hearing this excuse line, that I interpret that as a 70-year-old. I have no depth. That's the first thing that come to my mind. I have no depth.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And
and to reference another team, they rotate 12 and 14 out on their defensive line.
Well, I mean, damn. Hell, I know it's two different sports, but look at hockey.
Yeah.
When hockey calls a rotation, the damn people that come in is just as good as the people that started.
Well, after I retired, I coached middle school basketball down in Florida for a few years at a prominent middle school, and I had to tell these players that didn't start, you're just an ankle, a knee, or an injury away from playing. I can only put 5, and this is the 5 I'm putting out there. So
it's funny you brought that up. In my opinion, it's funny you brought that up because Dawn Staley, I think everybody would. She's not Pat Summitt, not yet.
She's close.
But at the end of the day, when she rotates 5 out and 5 in, tell me the difference. You don't see any fall off, do you?
There you go. No, you don't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have
just like in Saban's heyday, they're too deep at every position.
Yeah.
They don't fall off.
Well, we may see a little fall off in the women's this year as far as the 2 depth.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was surprised Kitts is out for the year.
We ain't got the 10. So
she blew her ACL.
Yeah, she tore an ACL.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible. But yeah, you got, if you don't have depth, and that's the difference between the top 5 teams and those other teams. They
ready for basketball.
They got depth and stuff. So
hell, David's on here.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna
What's
talk
up, David Green? Michael, how you doing?
Michael Lynn's on here.
Hey, Mr. David. Hey, Michael.
Billy.
Ryan left.
Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm ready for basketball at this point.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm telling you,
they look
guys,
pretty good at that little whatever they had the other night, the madness thing. People dunking on everybody.
Was that
that little 3-point contest?
Yeah.
Hey,
the men's, they look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
The local Dollar General, I done bought them out of Michelob Ultra for football. That shit, we need to move on.
Oh man.
I watched.
It's kind of sad that we get to this point, though. You know.
Yeah,
it happens all the time.
Like I said, everybody has daily stress in their lives, no matter what it might be, and our always getaway is sports, and it could be NASCAR. Hell, it could be hockey. It could be soccer. It could be college football. It could be NFL. But damn, when your lifeline is a Gamecock and it's football season, this shit's more stressful than everyday life.
I need to address that. I did. You didn't read my comment. You got to get away from it. And I've told Jackpot too. Having learned for 25 years and gone through what I've gone through, it's just a college football game. Let it go.
Holy shit. Did you just admit that Tennessee sucked ass for 25 years?
Well, 20 good ones. Yeah. But you
know
what? We never kept a losing coach over 3 years. We went through 7 coaches in 15.
Proud of you.
We went through 7 coaches in 15 years till we got one.
I am so proud of you.
Yeah. What you got for the show?
Oh, you
David?
got one now?
Yep.
Well, I was kind of wanting to talk about Alabama's defense and Lenore's not making it through the game. And I don't want to be negative about it, but I do not think he's going to make it through this game.
Okay, you got a point. Keep going.
So with Cutter Woods as backup, I hope they saw enough last week from him that don't bring Doty in and give the boy a chance to sling the ball a little bit. But with Shula calling the plays, I have no faith.
Amen.
Agreed.
I mean, I've been picking on the zero score for the last few days and talking to y'all, and your videos and all are responding to you. And I hate to say that, but with the present and past play calling, I just don't see any positive offensive moves down the field that's going to benefit us in any way.
Yeah. I can't say I disagree with you, sir.
Yeah. And with Alabama's defense, I just don't see Lenoir's having time to throw the ball. And he's going to try to become the one-man show, and he's going to get hurt.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, man. This is not rocket science, right? It's really not. But because of the NIL, the era we're living in, these coaches making these millions and millions of dollars, at the end of the day, where does the simple, and I help coach Pop Warner, my son. You know what I mean? When does everybody knows if you're going to run the ball, you run it on first down. And if you have a little success, then you're running on second down. Mm-hmm. If you don't make it,
and if it don't work on second down,
then you pass the ball or you do a sweep, a jet sweep or something, in extension, a bubble screen, something.
Obvious.
But we are so freaking predictable. No one is playing the pass. And we can't run. So which means they're daring us to pass the damn ball. They are absolutely daring us to pass the ball.
Absolutely.
And that's sad.
And our defense plays too soft.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
They play absolutely too soft. Yeah. You give them 5 yards. You give them 5 yards to catch the ball before they even start downfield.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, is our defense so shitty that we can't man up on the damn corners and say, hey, go out there and make a play?
Well, I was trying to remember who said it, but I think we may need to have, 3 corners of safety and on Bama, because I don't think they're going to try to run on us that much. I think they're going to try to run the score early.
Well, listen, hold up. I watched it.
I know what you're going to say, Jordan.
They manned us up.
I just want
with no cover over the top, and we ran the freaking ball.
Yep.
Who the hell does that?
Yep. Absolutely. It's like, Cutter Woods was releasing the ball within 2 seconds.
Yes, he was.
And Lenoir's was not. That's the difference in our passing game with the 2 quarterbacks. Now, they were playing a soft, when Cutter was in, but he was still making those throws.
Now, I think Lenoir is a good quarterback. I think he's a great quarterback. But they have taken away his natural God-gifted ability, and that's that.
Well, the offensive line's been solid. We all agree with that. But with Elliott coming in, hopefully we're going to get some support there now. But Lenoir holds the ball too long. I asked you guys last week, can he see the field? All you guys said yes. For me personally, we got in the discussion about the visor and all. I don't know what it's going to take, but he locks in on one receiver, and that's who he throws to. And
that's called
time it's over
not going
or
through
under.
read.
That's called immaturity at the position.
Well, not going through called read. Not having time to, deal maker, but yeah, I get you.
But do y'all remember his first year when he wore a rec specs? And I was screaming on videos and on lives. I was screaming. He's not looking. His peripheral vision was gone.
That was the discussion. He had no peripheral.
Yep. And then he put the contacts in, and it's almost like he came alive. But then this year, he's got the contacts in, but he's got a friggin' visor on, and I'm like, he put the blinders back up like a damn horse again.
Yeah. The other comment I want to make, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but Oscar 3 got a nil deal with something called Run or something like that. I saw it the other day.
I saw that.
Okay. And Big O was in here, deal maker, and when you didn't think he was in here because I commented to him about what he thought about the score prediction himself.
He's still in here.
And I guess you didn't see that.
But he can't comment on that.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can't comment on that.
If you could give Shula one play or Beamer one play, I would run a jet sweep with Nick Harbor till they could stop it.
Thank you.
But they did run one last week.
One time.
To Nick. One time. One play.
And y'all know what got me last week? Let me tell y'all what got me last week. I don't know how many 3rd and 6s they had. 3rd and 4s, 3rd and 6, 3rd and freaking ever. And we gave them so much cushion, right? 14, we would be at the every cornerback would literally be 6 to 10 years or 10 years. Yeah, it felt like 10 years. 10 yards off of them. Exactly. And all they had to do was throw a quick pass and they would get a first down every time. And you would see it before the damn play would even be called. Like it would be obvious.
Last week?
Yes, sir. It was so obvious.
I was too. And let me tell you what my son will be 8 years old on the 30th of this month, the day before Halloween. And here we are, we're sitting right there. They drive down the field. They ran it to the left-hand side, scored, right? We get the ball for the first time. We get down to the red zone on the 6-yard line. We're standing up. We're cheering just like every other fan. Run it to the left side, right over the guard's ass. Bam. Gained a yard. Maybe. Run it again. Bam. Maybe a half yard. Run it again. Bam. Maybe a half yard. When my 7-year-old, almost 8, turns around and looks at me and says, Dad, why don't they do something different? That should explain it, right?
Well, Dillmaker, let me ask you this. I think it's got more to do with back selection than it does in some of the play calling. Because if you don't have the proper backs in the backfield, those plays are non-existent. Some of the players run 2 yards and fall down face first.
Correct. I agree with that analogy. And let me tell you why. Everybody, do you remember who was that we were playing 2 games ago? Okay. Matt Fuller had more yards than every other running back. And everybody's hollering, and I made a video of it. Everybody's hollering, he needs to be RB1. I'm like, dude, he gained 1.5 yards a damn run. 1.5 yards a run.
Yep.
But you've got a running back that ran last year that gained 3.5 yards a run. That's only carried the ball on average 3 times a game this year. And I'm talking about Oscar Attaway. And I'm not saying that just because his daddy's in here. I'm just being honest.
Well, who's the best back receiver out of the backfield?
Oscar.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. It's got more to do with back selection than it does necessarily some of the play calling. It's not the proper back in the backfield when the play's called.
Has South Carolina had one consistent line? Has South Carolina had one consistent line all year? Not one.
No, hell,
not
I
one.
don't know how many people we've started, but we started a lot of them, and ain't none of them worked out.
David, I hear what you're saying. Mr. Green. You could put George Rogers behind this line, and they're not opening a hole for him.
No, I've seen some holes open up, and I saw one open up last week.
But you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to back David on this deal. Now, we all know how atrocious this offensive line is.
Yeah.
But the best running back, I think we all would agree with, George Rogers, best running back that South Carolina's ever had. That's number 1. But number 2 is Marcus Lattimore. But Marcus Lattimore was not just dangerous running the ball because he always fell forward, but that son gun can catch the ball out the backfield and bust your ass.
That's right. Yeah. And it's the way you run the ball with attitude. And I've seen a couple of our backs, and I'm not even going to name their name because Jordan, I know you know who I'm talking about. Runs with attitude, with strength and power. And
Damn right he does.
Yeah.
and some of them
That's
need
the
to be on
difference,
the
David.
bench.
That's the difference.
Hey, and
This
when
year
he's on
from
the
last year, that's the
sideline,
difference, David.
when he's on
That's
the
right.
sideline and he's on the bench and he got the little cover over his head and he's got his helmet off, you can tell he's pissed off at the world.
Yeah. Exactly.
We all know who it is.
That's right. But I think that
They just don't have that this year.
Michael, I think the back selection, and that's where I'm going with this. The back selection, the rotation of backs has not been what I feel it has needed to be. And you can have the worst offensive line on the field. And if a guy wants to make plays happen, he's going to make them happen. He can miss people, dodge people, and run through them. And
I
there's
agree
only
with you.
two backs that we've got in that backfield that run with attitude.
All right. I agree with you 100%, but let me address this real quick. Demetrius, you said something. You took me off my damn mountain I was about to get on. You made a statement and you said Faison is awesome. I hope you were being a smart ass because I was literally about to come unglued on your ass. But then you backed it up saying Lattimore ran stairs after practice. So I think you were probably being a smart ass by saying that. So I'm going to dial it back down because I was about to go off.
Jordan, do you know who South Carolina? Jordan, do you know who South Carolina's number one running back is?
What do you mean, RB1? Who they run the most?
Yeah, no, with the most yards. This is astonishing.
I would say Norris Sellers.
As far as running back is Rasul Faison with 280
Probably
yards.
Faison.
What's
that? 28 yards?
280 yards and 3 touchdowns.
200 something yards. That's fucking pitiful.
That's what I'm saying.
How many negative plays have he had? God, we don't even want to talk about rushing yards right now.
Well, the way I look at it is you could open up a 18-wheeler sized hole and he's gone. But if you've got a smaller hole for him to run through, that's the 2 yards and face down. There's no push.
We always have more negative yards than we do plus yards. Oh my God! Like seriously.
Well,
and you know what nobody's bringing up here, and I said this earlier. Nobody obviously heard it. Do you know how many tackles for loss we had last game, gentlemen?
Oh shit! I'd hate to even imagine.
It's disgusting, bro. 200 and something.
We had 5
altogether.
Tackles for loss. 5 tackles for loss.
How many sacks? 6.
5 tackles for loss.
I heard today all year we've had 280 something negative yards in 7 games, man. That's disgusting, bro.
It's pitiful.
Hey,
pitiful.
Do your homework on the damn sacks. We could be last in damn college football again.
Mm-hmm. It's terrible.
The stats are pitiful in a lot of categories for us.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, it's good to be on here for the first time. I'm gonna drop out, let somebody else jump in. Good to talk with y'all.
Hey, Dave,
good to see you, David.
I want to say something. First time I've ever talked to you. I guess you called us face to face, but on here.
Put a name with a face.
I love the fact that you give me a hard time, and I even love more of the fact that you're willing to come up here and give your opinion. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate you, David.
I'm gonna drop off here too.
All right, guys.
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna drop off. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna drop off and listen.
Mr. Billy, love you to death. You know it. Thank you.
How'd I do?
You too, sir. You too. Thank you.
So, what I really wanted to come on here and say, y'all, while y'all were here, we have so many commits right now coming here this weekend, and I've been coming here all year. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for our recruiting class, man. Well, I know some on Twitter have said they're not leaving, blah, blah, blah. But look,
that's bullshit.
If we don't turn this stuff around, if we don't make some changes, it's not going to look good. Not going to look good.
All right, let me ask you this. I don't give a damn what nobody puts on Twitter. Okay.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really care
at the
about the
end of the
morons
day,
either. But
you've got great coaches in this world, and I'm going to bring up a few of those names. You've got the Lane Kiffins of the world that is in the SEC. You've got the Ryan Days of the world that's in their own country over there, but they're good.
The B1G.
Yeah. Let me ask you, they're watching. Do you not think that they're reaching out, going, "Hey, you come play for me. You'll be
my point is, we got to make changes, or
you'll be in a playoff hunt."
we
That's
got to make
happening
changes, or it's not going to change.
in our recruiting class. Man, I'm sorry. Like I said the other day, if my son, I am garnet and black. I bleed garnet and black. My son's only in the second grade, but 10 years from now, as much I would, if he becomes a great football player, I don't know, but if he does, and
Would you want him to go to South Carolina?
Shane Beamer sat in front of me and said, "Hey, we'll give him a full ride scholarship. I've got a niece for a full ride scholarship, academic wise, right now in the honor school at South Carolina," and I agree with that. But as an athlete, I'm like, no, his ass ain't going there. I don't want my boy hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want my boy not to have a chance to go to the next level. And that's why I feel for Mr. Oscar. You know?
That's where I was getting at. That's exactly what I was getting at. I feel for Mr. Oscar because Oscar the third has put everything he can into it. And this year and last year, right?
Yeah.
He did everything he's supposed to do. And if he would have, had the opportunity to keep doing what he was doing, he would have an easy chance to go to the NFL this year to do what he was doing last year. But he hadn't had the opportunity. He's the best pass blocker that you can have, and he also can get that 3rd and 3 anytime you need him to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But the play calls up the middle and crap ain't like, look at Rocket last year. When we needed a 3rd and 3, they would run him to the outside and he would get it. And Oscar, I know he could do that now.
He could.
But
let me tell you a play that we used. We ran it one time last year, and the damn thing was successful. And it only got blown up like twice that I saw. It was Rocket going into. He never came out of the backfield, but he ran up to the line in a what would you would assume we had a pulling guard. It looked like he was coming to block a linebacker. That damn shovel pass. I'm telling you, that some bitch was out of this world. Every time we ran it, but twice, it was very successful. But Rocket ran downhill, and he was going to be undenied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he would take 3 defenders off his back and just drag them.
And Oscar's that same type of runner, but they're not giving. They're not giving the young man the opportunity. But I still believe. I believe what's meant to be will be. Okay. The hand you're dealt is the hand that you're dealt because I'm not getting religious, but the Lord knows you can overcome it. So he's going to be an undrafted free agent and be a superstar in the NFL because they're going to see his talent, just like a lot of our players that's in the NFL weren't used the way they should have been
in the right system.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But and the same with our wide receivers, man. I just hope some of these players come back, man. There's a good possibility that a lot are going to transfer, and I hope not. I hope I'm not putting that in the air.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But do you have a question where one specific receiver, where the hell he's been all year, on top of Oscar the third?
Mazio?
Yes, sir.
Or Malik Clark? There's a lot of them.
Why does Mazio not hit the field? That dude is my size and would catch the ball over the damn middle all last year, and now all of a sudden he's nowhere to be found. Explain that to me.
That makes no sense.
That's because Schuler don't have no plays across the middle. I guess that's the only thing I can think of. Because you're right. I mean,
I've been begging for a slant or a dang screen or something.
I mean, how many times last year he's 5'9"? He's my size, 160 pounds, soaking damn wet. Got blown the hell up and came down with the ball across the middle, and now he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah. What's up, Ryan? Welcome back.
Yeah,
Hey,
I apologize, y'all. My Wi-Fi kind of went out there for a little bit, so.
Okay. No problem, man. No problem.
But hey, I came back and we're still practice national champs, so we're good. I guess.
Hey, well, I didn't get to watch all your show last night because I had to go to bed. What was your prediction?
31-10, Alabama. I also made a video giving my final thoughts. Ain't nothing hurts me more than picking against my football team, y'all. I mean,
I'll tell you what.
But
I will tell you this.
Over my heart,
I don't like to bet against my Gamecocks. Normally, I don't bet on my game. In the pick'em, that's a different.
I wouldn't bet on us 1 cent.
I don't bet period on Gamecocks, but
in the pick'em challenge, that's a different ball game than putting your money on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just a different ball game.
Yeah.
But I do bet on games. Chuck knows this. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I don't like to pick against my Gamecocks. I don't. Because when I do pick against them, that's when they literally blow my bet up. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about a straight bet. I'm talking about like a parlay. But
yeah.
With that being said, I would bet $100 bill right now South Carolina loses by at least 14.
Fair.
Tomorrow.
Unfortunately.
Till I see something that changes. I
haven't made that bet yet, but I'm really I want to put 100 on it, to be honest. It's only 11.5 right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it 11.5 right now?
Yeah, 11.5.
I saw it earlier, and I saw maybe I was wrong. I was driving down the road. I thought it went to 10.5.
Oh Lord!
I mind if I ask y'all this question? Now, before I ask this, please don't insult me because I'm genuinely curious because I don't get it. I don't understand it. Maybe educate me on this real quick. Why is everyone, or I should say Bama fans, getting all upset over Carolina making them the homecoming game? For me, I don't get that. I don't understand it because to me,
all right, I will.
The school makes the homecoming games. The school tells you that the homecoming games are the big games, apparently, and I was saying, you ought to be honored if it was a big game, but I don't know. So
I thought that would be the Coastal Carolina game or something.
Don't even go there. But Chuck, can I take the lead on this one?
Or you were going to anyway. Go ahead.
Well, shit, I'll say.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You go ahead. Tell me what you got.
All right. Typically, as history never changes, well, it doesn't in the future, but what history is never changes. It is history. Okay. Any team that schedules from JV to varsity to college is normally a powder puff layup game, a known you're going to win homecoming game. The fact that South Carolina scheduled, and I know the coaching staff doesn't have much to do with this. The associate ADs and
I'm starting to get what y'all are saying now.
Maybe
I just didn't know.
Maybe the band director, maybe the damn dance team director has something to do with it. I don't know. But at the end of the day, to schedule Alabama as your homecoming is the most ridiculous decision. I don't give a damn if Bama ain't won a game all year. Whoever made that decision needs their fucking brain checked out.
Yeah, and now that y'all are telling me, I agree now, because in my video, I spent a minute saying, why is everyone upset about it? The homecoming games are supposed to be labeled by the school as big games. Then Alabama should be honored. But then again, I didn't know crap about the homecoming. I don't pay attention to it. So,
Yeah.
No,
thank you
and
for
the sad
educating
part,
me.
the saddest part about it, go back to high school. Okay. Like, homecoming.
These poor seniors.
Homecoming is your senior football players come out there in pads. Now I'm talking about high school, and they normally pick a girl. It might be a cheerleader. It might be like a homecoming court. They escort them out. This is their farewell to my team, and they go out there and get your ass boat raced. Man, it's embarrassing. And then your alumni comes in. Everybody's there, man. Everybody's there. The same with
And
college.
recruits.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I see what the problem is now. Yeah, it's just I didn't know any of that. That's why I was curious, because I don't pay attention.
The reason why Alabama
homecoming.
fans, answer your question, the reason why Alabama fans feel like that is because they thought South Carolina thought that they could beat them.
Yeah, because if the homecoming games are supposed to be the cupcake games, then yeah, I mean, again, I knew nothing about them. I didn't really care for it. So that's
I think
why
South Carolina thought South Carolina would beat them.
South Carolina's full of shit.
Yeah. Hey, I think Mr. Billy hit it. He said, Bama feels insulted. They feel disrespected. And Jordan hit it. And Jordan hit it too. I think, I don't know when they decided this game was going to be the homecoming, whether it was last year or the end of the year, but perhaps Beamer sold all this hype to the whoever makes these decisions. And they figured, why not schedule Bama and get a win? They figured, we were close last year. We were close last year. We got the talent.
They thought it was going to be a big game, and they thought they'd win.
And make a statement.
I thought this was going to be a top 15, potentially top 10 matchup in the offseason. I thought this game would have a lot more excitement. But
just like last week, I'll give you an example. Just like last week, my daughter won Miss Petite East Clarendon. And I don't mind telling y'all where I live at and where my daughter goes to school. East Clarendon, Tuberville, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And homecoming court came up last week. So, and she was in the run for homecoming court. So, now she's only in the 7th grade, but only juniors and seniors can win that prize. So, it was a catch-22. You're already Miss EC. So if you win homecoming, can you be Miss EC and homecoming queen? You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those catch-22s, even though she's only in the 7th grade, and each grade has its, like, Little Miss, that sort of thing. So I told her, I'm like, all right, well, here's the deal. I don't think that, they vote on it like school-wide, stuff like that. Her best friend, she made it on the homecoming court. I just don't think that you can win both. But the moral of the story is this. The moral of the story is this. Her best friend did make court, right? And that is when her and her father dresses in his Sunday best, suit and tie, escorts her in a nice, beautiful gown, and walks out on the field. Well, guess what? That is against a team that you're going to beat 32-7. That's what homecoming means in high school, is my point. College, it has always been pretty much the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that someone or us fanatics believed that we should have homecoming against Alabama, it is a slap in their face. And they take it personally.
Yeah, I understand that now. It's just
because that halftime that you're going to see on Saturday is going to be extended halftime because it's homecoming.
Yeah, I just didn't know nothing about it. But Bullish does make. I mean, he's right when he says this. It would be the Gamecock thing to do, honest to God, to just put something together and have the game of their life on
Be a
Saturday.
close game.
It
Yeah.
would be the most Gamecock thing ever. I mean, in history.
All
It's
right.
not happening. Don't get me wrong, but
Hey,
throughout time,
if
I mean,
if it does happen, I ain't winning nor losing because I ain't putting a damn dog on that son of a bitch.
Nope.
All right.
I'm gonna give them
Well,
no hope until they
again,
give me hope.
I'm not saying we're gonna win. I think we get killed, but I am
I hear-
saying. I mean, there are times in history when Carolina just shocks you and pulls this BS where
Yeah.
Listen,
you
Here we
think
go.
guys.
they're gonna get killed and they come out and have the best game of their life. You know.
Hey, I've been doing this since 1983. Okay, I literally since 5 years old, I have seen us
Me and you
go up, and
together.
it's been a roller coaster. Okay, it's
Me
been
and
a
you
roller
right together.
coaster. So I am not putting my hope in. I'm not putting my eggs in this basket until they prove me wrong. Okay,
Well,
Yes.
not gonna do it.
it's funny.
Same.
Today we were eating lunch at the FD, and Captain looked at me and he said, "Jordan," he said, "You're a diehard Gamecock just like I am." I said, "Yes, sir." He's got me by about 5 years as far as age. He said, had two Clemson fans sitting over there on the other side on shift. He said, as a Gamecock fan, what do we never do? I said, well, number one, I'd say talk shit because it always bites us in our ass. He said, yep. He said, what's number 2 and 3? I said, I don't know, Cap. I said, you take that one away. He said, number 2 is we never expect what our season is going to be because it always fails us. I said, well, I agree with that one. He said, and number 3, the biggest of all, if there's a minute and 2 seconds left in the game and we're up by 14, we don't celebrate till it's over.
Yeah.
Hell
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
No.
well, listen.
That last
I'll say
drive.
this.
Oh Lord Jesus. No.
I'll
Hey,
say
give
this.
us 2 minutes. Give us 2 minutes to win the game. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say I know y'all probably think I'm some crazy young dude or something, but I was just I didn't know about the homecoming thing. Homecoming, it was just a title to me. That's why I was asking about it, because I mean, what Mr. Billy said, it if it's true that the homecoming was supposed to be for the cupcakes, then Billy's right when he told me, yeah, the board probably did use that as bulletin board material.
Oh, that's
But
rat poison.
the point I was making,
that is 100% rat poison for Alabama.
yeah, but the point I was making was, and y'all have watched Carolina for a long time, and my father has this famous saying: the thing about Carolina is you never know what they're going to do. They will beat someone they're not supposed to, and they will lose to someone they're not supposed to.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
But understand, normally, like our homecomings, somebody can do the research on this. I'm just going to name names out there. I'm just going to throw them out there. Are kind of like the
Bro.
Jackson State.
We lost to Kentucky after beating Alabama.
Yeah.
Sorry. Didn't mean to
That's what
interrupt
Carolina
you.
does, man.
Our homecoming games are like Jackson State, Wofford, Francis Marion, and I know I'm bullshitting by saying that, but it's tee-up games.
Let me show y'all something.
Yeah.
Speaking of homecoming, let me show y'all something.
Well, we can't see you.
Yeah, not yet. No kidding. Furman. That was the
There
last
you go.
game I
That's a
went to.
homecoming game. There
That was
you
the
go.
last one I went to
Okay, well that
until the Old
explains.
Dominion. So
That
there you go.
explains.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what
That explains.
was that Appalachian State? That Appalachian State 2019. That was close to homecoming. I don't know if it was homecoming, but man, that loss right there was so gut wrenching. At that Muschamp era, and I knew his time was over after that. Like,
Oh, yeah, he was.
you could hear. I was out there. I left and went tailgating, and all I heard was Appalachian fans.
Well, let me tell you, Michael.
like-
Mike, wait a minute. See,
That was embarrassing, bro.
This is a different era. Let me tell you why you left to go tailgating, because you'd already lost your buzz and you couldn't drink in the stadium, but now we can drink in the stadium.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts. But hey, there was only about 3,000 Gamecock fans left in the stadium anyway. It was more black and gold.
Oh yeah.
But
before my wife and I started having children, we had season tickets for years. And here was the thing, man. If we had a 12, a high noon kickoff, shit, we were there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was drunk as Cooter Brown. By the time I got in that stadium, by halftime, my buzz wore off.
Yeah, that was before alcohol was allowed in the stadium.
Yeah.
So you were leaving at halftime if it was over.
Damn
you know what I mean?
Damn right. I didn't piss 7 times. Shit, I was ready to go back out and start drinking some more.
Well, I'll
hey,
say this.
Jake Bentley.
I learned something today, so thank you, gentlemen, because I learned something about homecoming.
Oh, them Jake Bentley eras and them Ryan Helinski eras were something else, bro.
No, do y'all remember when Bobo came in and brought that Colin Hill dude?
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Jordan, don't get me started.
If a defensive lineman got within 2 foot of him, he just fall over on the ground.
Don't get me started, please,
bro.
Please,
he made COVID worse than COVID.
I ain't lying.
Yeah.
I ain't lying. I like that, Michael. I like the shit out of that.
No, but I learned something today about the homecoming. So, thank you, gentlemen. And after what I just learned, yeah, that was the dumbest decision ever. And Alabama is going to beat our butts even more after that.
That is bulletin board material, sir.
And yeah,
their coach is going to.
Now that I know better, that's the stupidest thing you could have ever done. My God, now I'm pissed about it.
Kalen DeBoer is going to stand in front of them, and he's already done it this week because they're in Columbia right now.
Yeah,
but he's done it all week long and go. They think we're as that bad to schedule us for homecoming. Let's go show them. That is bulletin board material.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, that is absolute. No. But you know what? Whatever. We still got practice. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we got 36 people in there watching. Come on, everybody, hit the like button.
Hey.
Hit the like.
Michael, are you going to be at the game?
I got tickets. I don't know if I'm going to go this weekend.
If you are, reach out to me on Twitter. Give me your number. I'll text you back. Please show me the warm-ups because that's the best we're going to look the whole damn game. I want to see what we do against our own people.
Hey, we're undefeated in that.
See, the thing is, bro, I can't even really sell them. I can't even really sell my tickets because I like to go. I like to go to the first. I like to go, but I mean, damn, they don't last to the second quarter before you're like, I don't even want to be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm not going.
It's rough. It's rough.
I'm not going, and I can't. As a matter of fact, I talked to my daddy. I guess about 7:15 this evening, and I said, he's like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Nah." I mean, my daughter, she dances a lot, and there's a festival pretty close by, and she's got to dance in it and whatnot. And I'm like, "No, we got this." And he was like, "You know what? I might post them on Ticketmaster and just sell them so I can go watch her dance." And I'm like, "Shit, I ain't going." You know what I mean?
I will tell you this.
By the time it kicks off, I'll be looking at it on my TV.
I will tell you this. In 2000 or 1999, 2000, I was at every single game. We didn't win one game. Mm-hmm. Even the Vanderbilt game, I thought we were going to finally win one. And we lost at the last, I think the last minute. And we went 0 for 21. And I was at that New Mexico State game when we finally won a game after 2 years.
My dad was too.
And we tore down the goalpost. Yeah, we tore down the goalpost. And that's embarrassing. But
I remember it like
I am a diehard fan, so don't get me wrong. I've been at every game, but it's hard, man, because we do the same shit over and over.
It is hard, man. What's harder for me, I guess, as a businessman and a fanatic, you know what I mean, is how the hell do you pay somebody $8 million a year for this? How the hell did you pay Will Muschamp? I mean, what was his buyout? 20-something million dollars? How does that happen?
I wish I could get paid $8 million to suck at my job. That'd be great.
I mean,
My question is,
the only other person that does that has a $250,000 a year salary, which is a politician. But the day they come in the office, they become millionaires instantly. And they lie to you all the time.
do you know who the only better coach on the market was when Beamer was on there? When we needed a coach, it was Billy Napier.
No, I wouldn't have taken him.
We could have hired Billy Napier.
No. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. You might think I'm crazy as hell. I think personally, Sean Elliott should have got the job before Muschamp. That's my opinion, and that's like assholes. Everybody's got one. But let me tell you, a coach that was out there at that time. Everybody calls him Eli Dorkowitz, right? But look what the hell he's done in a damn place that ain't shit.
Bro, I'd hire him in a heartbeat.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a chance to hire him when he was at App State, but we didn't do it. We didn't do it.
I guess you just don't know.
We have a history, sadly, of making bad decisions. I don't know why, but I do believe one day, Carolina will hire the right guy, and we'll be good in football. I just hope I'm alive to see it. That's my.
Hey! Give Rooster
Good look.
$1 million a year. Rooster made a video. I don't know if y'all watched. Give him $1 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
And guess what? I'm gonna be the defensive backs coach. He even called me out. He said, "Hell, I'm gonna hire the deal maker to be my defensive backs coach." He gonna hire Jack Pop for the offensive line coach. He gonna hire damn Chuck. What were you?
No, I was the defense, I believe, and I think Jack Pop was the offensive line.
Yeah, Jack Pop was offensive line. You were gonna be the defensive line. I was gonna be the defensive backs coach.
Yep.
Hey, we're a bunch of damn YouTubers. We're a bunch of damn YouTubers, but I believe, hey, you give us a $5 million salary split between all of us, I believe we might can do better than what we got right now.
Look, I ain't old enough to be no coach yet, but I'm sure I could contact Rooster and ask him, hey, let me have a position because I'll get in their asses really quick. I mean, even though I'm young like them, I will get after them.
All right, Mr. Billy's back.
Well, maybe you got to.
I had to come back.
Maybe you got to find somebody to have some passion for it. Maybe you got to have somebody that actually cares.
Yeah.
So, Cocky Ryan.
Like Mike Shula has been in the NFL for 20 years.
Well, Billy, I will
what
say,
does he care about South Carolina?
The only reason he's in coaching is the same reason Shane Beamer's in coaching because of their daddies.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all know this Donati AD at all or what he's like?
I know where he came from. But I will tell you this, he's a very standoffish AD. He's not as personable as like Ray Tanner was.
What I'm getting at is the coach they hire, if he's got a name, let's say like a James Franklin, I have complete control of this team. I do the hiring, not the AD. That's what you're looking with. That's what you're.
Explain that real quick. Say that again.
Just like when Saban took over Alabama, all those alumni.
It was Saban's show, right?
And he said, y'all are going, I run this show. Only me. I run this show. Me and only me. There's no alumnus. There's no donor. There's nobody else going to dictate to me what I do with this team.
Same as Belichick with the Patriots. I get it. Okay.
And, on the college football level now, that's to get to get a name coach like Drinkowitz, because he's of this nature. There's nobody telling me what to do.
Well, nobody should tell him what to do because he's proved that at Missouri because they let him have full control.
There you go. There you go. Now, if you hire somebody as an experiment who will roll over, that's what you're going to get.
Well, that's what Shane Beamer was.
Well, I didn't say that, but
no, Mr. Billy, come on. I mean,
I can only go so much. But back to Cocky. So if you're running if you're a AD at a college or a high school and it's homecoming and all the alumnus are coming back, who are you scheduling on your homecoming game?
Based on what y'all told me, I guess a Furman or a Citadel or a Wofford or anything.
Well, ain't no guessing to it. You schedule a cupcake.
Yeah, but see, I didn't know though, Mr. Billy. That's why I was asking because I wasn't educated about
Stephen Garcia himself, in my opinion, the best quarterback South Carolina's ever had. Shot himself in the own foot. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be there with his son, Memphis, which is one of the best quarterbacks coming out of high school. What do you think Memphis is going to say when he sees a damn line that his ass can't play behind? What do you think?
Y'all are too much.
Y'all are too much. It's the dumbest decision ever.
Yeah. Yeah, we about to wrap this up. I've been up early this morning, so.
What'd you get up early for?
Something you ain't done in a while. Work.
Say what?
Something you haven't done in a while, Mr. Billy. Work. Yeah.
Hey, between his retirement, Social Security, and what he's getting in interest off his stocks, he don't have
military.
Yeah.
And the wife's retirement and her Social Security.
Hell,
she's a retired teacher.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you this, then, Mr. Bill. Don't ever tell her to get the damn cat again. You get your ass up and get the cat.
Let me ask y'all something. Can I tell Mr. Billy something real quick?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Just call me Billy.
Billy? All right. I only say Mr. for respect. That's
fine.
I will say what you showed earlier as someone with I come from a long line of veterans and everything.
Yeah.
That was awesome what you showed. My great grandfather, my grandma's daddy, he was in World War II in Normandy.
Yeah.
And he was sent home with a Purple Heart because he got injured.
Yeah.
And that when I see stuff like that, man, it just amazes me every time. Honestly,
well,
it really does.
You know how sad our football program is.
How sad?
Our football program is so sad that right now I'm watching a movie from 1987 that everybody's seen probably a dozen times, maybe 2 dozen. Dirty Dancing.
Exactly live. No. You're sweet talking in bed?
I'm watching Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, not sweet talking very much.
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm on mute right now, but
no, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're not on mute.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my bad, y'all.
Now you froze. Oh, Michael.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I was talking to my. Oh Lord.
We get ready to wrap this up. I've been up since like 3:00 this morning, so.
Yeah, I've been up since 5:30. Yeah,
I've been up since 4:30.
And you know what?
Dang.
That's how good of friends we are. Now let me point at him. Am I pointing toward you?
Nope.
All right. Let me point this way.
My dad walked in and said, "Are you sweet talking them Gamecocks?" I said, "No, I ain't sweet talking them, man."
I was just getting into that deep REM sleep about 5:30.
This guy here is not only one of my best friends in the whole wide world. We do this together. Our wives know each other. Our children know each other. Every chance we get to spend together, we do. This egghead texts me at 3:00 in the damn morning about every damn morning. Okay. Thank God it's on vibrate.
That would happen once.
I don't hear it.
All right, everybody. Appreciate everybody.
Thanks again. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it, Billy. Ryan.
Good night,
Michael.
Cocky. Good night, Michael. Thanks again.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all hit the thumbs up.
Yep.
Love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
Hey, Dealmaker, I did subscribe to your show. So
I ain't got a lot of hope, but still.
Thank you, buddy.
Beat Alabama's ass. Go
Cowboys. Oh, be Bama, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one.
All right. All right, everybody. Like I said, we're going to see what we do tomorrow. Jordan or Dealmaker said 35-17. Bama, I said 41 to 6 or 10. Gamecocks. We're going to see who comes close and have a good time reacting to the game. So everybody come hang out tomorrow. I think I got it set for 3:25, so we'll probably start a little earlier. I may do something earlier than that, so y'all stay tuned if you're subscribed, and I'll talk to Jordan about it here in a minute. But if you guys are subscribed, y'all will get the notification, and y'all come hang out with me or come hang out with us, and have a good time before the game, actually. So appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that like button when you leave. Subscribe to Sports Talk with the Dealmaker. Get his channel up there. And also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, then I don't know what you're waiting on.
What you waiting on?
Exactly. Smash that subscribe button. Let's go. Get it up there. I'm close to 1,700 subscribers, so it's going up there. So I appreciate everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Talk to y'all later. Thank you.